Hello, good evening. I'm responding to the question from an English teacher. Now you have two questions. Now, in this video, I'm going to respond to the number one. Then I'll do another video to respond to number two, so that I can make it short. So you talked about you are typing questions, and let's say you have a comprehension, and this comprehension you need to put instruction. For example, from number one to five, read its comprehension and answer the following question from number one to five. Then you also have maybe another question that says find nearest in meaning from number, let's say from number 10 to 15, something like that. And you're typing this in Excel. So this is how to do it. Type your questions like this, as you are seeing the screen. These English questions. So I just type my questions the way I set my questions. For example, I'll type, let's say, I'll just type the, let's say from number one to five that I have instruction for. I'll just type number one to five as though there is no instruction, just the way I typed it here. Then after typing these questions, I will save it as the way you normally save your CBT in Excel. So after doing that, you open another Excel document and type the instructions. Now these are the instructions. For example, in this case, we have something like this. Um, we have this instruction. We have the young girl, whatever. This is instruction. Now we have L bound is where you want to start. For example, I want the student to read this. Let's say this is an instruction. I want them to read this instruction. And I can start with from the beginning. I'll say, read this passage and answer the question from 1 to 5. Full stop. So this is the instruction I've typed. So, and I'll tell the system where to display this instruction. Lower L bound means lower bound. That is, start from 1, end on number 5. And this simply means that when they are answering the question, they will see an icon to open the instruction once they are in number 1 to number 5. Once they are past that place, the icon will change. For example, like this one, we have another instruction for 6 to 10. We have another instruction for 10 to 11 to 20, and so on and so forth. So once they're answering the question from 1 to 5, can open this instruction. Once they move to number 6 and they try to open the instruction, this is the next instruction that is going to open. And when they get to number 11, this one is now the instruction they are going to see, like that. So this is actually how to do that. And when after typing the whole thing, you can now go online. Now, let's say I want to upload this question. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll go to my upload question. Let's say it's SS2. For example, I can call it TS1. The subject is English, and the date I will select the end date. The start date is 25th. Then time I'll put all this in. Now take note of this. The access type for this kind of question must be sequential, because you want them to answer the thing sequentially from 1 to 5. This is instruction from this. So you don't make the access type to be random. You make it sequential. Then you now select the question. This is where you select the question. I'll go to where I have saved the question. This part I believe you already know this part. So let me just complete it. I'll go to where I have the question. This is the question. Then I'll also upload the instruction. Here is the instruction. Then I'll upload. So this is actually how to do that. That is one way to do that. We have other ways of achieving the same thing, but this is one way. So let me look at this SS2 question that I've uploaded now. This is SS2. So here is the English. So this is what I uploaded. You have 60 questions here. So when students start answering it, it will start showing them the instruction where they are supposed to click. It's going to be very obvious for them. You just display instruction. Any question that has an instruction, the thing will just display. They'll click on it. It opens the instruction. But that's one way to do that. There's another way. Let's say you uploaded this question. You've uploaded the question, and you now want to type this instruction manually. What you can as well do is I can come here and click on manage instruction. So if I go to this manage instruction, you see the instruction that I uploaded. It's here. So let's say I didn't upload this instruction, I can enter it from here. So this one is from 1 to 5. This one is from 6 to 10, and so on and so forth. But let's say I didn't upload this instruction. Let's say I come to this question and I want to put the instruction in this one. I click on manage instruction. I'm not going to see any instruction. I'll start typing. So I'll type my passage here and I'll put a title. Maybe it's an instruction, maybe it's a comprehension, maybe is it could be instruction, it could be comprehension, it could be anything. Whatever it is, I'll type it here. The lower bound where I want this particular instruction to start, 1. Upper bound where it will end, 5. I'll put my instructions here, then I'll click on submit. I'll do that until I finish the instruction, and it will be for this particular question. So this is actually how to handle instruction.